Good morning, Tampa Bay. I'm Heather Lee in for Dia this morning.
And good morning. I'm James Tully. Right over to Greg D for another look at Idalia. Got an update about a half an hour ago. Some changes, and people need to start paying attention here.
Yeah, important changes now. The hurricane center, the headline, I think, of this last update now expects a major Category 3 hurricane west of Tampa Bay, 2 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. The storm is also now starting to finally move north, and as its forward speed accelerates, I think there'll be fewer changes in the track as it goes faster and faster as the momentum on this storm builds. But still, there is still some margin for error here, as it could go as far to the west as maybe the Big Bend and up towards Carabel and St. Mark's, to maybe as far east as closer to the Bay Area. Remember, the last several storms have made a turn to the right at the last minute. Charlie did it, Irma did it, Ian did it. So we need to watch this storm very carefully. And that's why watches and warnings are posted outside of the cone. Remember, the cone is just where the center may go. This is going to be a large storm, and tropical storm force conditions will extend more than 200 miles away from where the storm goes. So even if it heads through Cedar Key, let's say, up here through the Big Bend, we would still see tropical storm conditions across the Bay Area. And on this track, for the majority of us, that's what I expect. Tropical storm force conditions along the coast, with the hurricane conditions likely maybe confined only to Citrus County. The biggest threat is going to be the surge, and I cannot emphasize that enough. This is a storm that's coming in on a track and of a magnitude that we haven't seen in a long time. In fact, I checked the numbers. It's been since 1968 that a Category 2 made landfall within 200 miles of Crystal River. So if you've been up there all your life, you've probably never seen anything like this before. So you need to act in a way that you've probably maybe never acted like before for a storm. And that means getting out of the way. If you are in an evacuation zone near the water, you need to pay attention to the storm and make sure that you are making the right decisions and the right preps to keep you and your family safe. 6 to 9 feet of storm surge possible in Hernando over to Pasco County, 7 to 11 feet once you get up into Citrus, and even the Bay. Don't sleep on this storm, Tampa Bay. Even if it doesn't get close to us, we could still see significant water rises across the Bay Area. Hurricane watches for coastal counties. This morning, it's a beautiful start. Temperatures are in the 70s to near 80 degrees. And as you're making your preps today, make sure that you are factoring in the chance for rain this afternoon. And I think it's going to be high. Scattered storms developing after midday, not related to the storm, but they could get in your way if you're trying to make some last minute preps.